April 7, 2005. Dear Mr. Stephen King, hello, my name is Annie Jane, but my friends call me AJ. I'm 11 years old, and my birthday is on June 16th. That's the day Cujo went pre-rabbit. That's one of my favorite books of yours, did you know? Anyway, I'm writing this letter because Mrs. Thompson, my English teacher, told us we had to write a letter to our heroes for class. Most kids are writing letters to their moms and dads and stuff, but I wanted to write you because you're my most favorite author ever. I have to get your books all secret from the library. The librarian, she's real nice. She doesn't tell Mom on me. My mom always wants me to be more girly. She tries to make me wear dresses. I really hate that. What I like is horror, with all the blood and guts and stuff. So the librarian let me borrow your books, and I've been reading as many as I can. I have to hide them under my bed, of course, so Mom doesn't find them. Did you ever have to hide books? I bet not, 'cause you're a boy. So I just wanted to tell you that you're my hero. One day, I'm going to be a writer just like you. I've already started, but I'm not very good just yet. I'll be good one day, though. You'll see, and then maybe I'll get to meet you in person. Sincerely, AJ Stanton.
July 18th, 2011. To Mr. King. Hello, sir. I hope this finds you well. My name is Annie. Although I'm sure you don't remember, I once wrote you a letter for my English class. That was a long time ago. I just started reading your books and I had fallen in love with them. I told you that you were my hero. You still are. I just wanted to write and tell you that I've kept on writing ever since I wrote you that first note. I'm going to college to study English. I'm going to be an author. My mom isn't too happy that I chose to go to college instead of get married like the rest of the girls in our little town, but I'll do anything to achieve my dream. Anyway, I have a new story that I've been working really hard on and I'm sending it to you. If you find it convenient, could you please look it over and tell me what you think? It would mean so much to me. Thank you very much. Annie Stanton. September 13th, 2011. Dear Mr. King, hello again. It's me, Annie. I received a letter from your agent. That's the closest I've ever gotten to you, did you know? You've never sent me a letter in return. Oh well, I'll just have to keep trying. Your agent said you don't read any manuscripts due to plagiarism concerns. She wouldn't even give it to you to read. Isn't that rude? I certainly thought so. After all, it's just one tiny story, nowhere near as good as the stories you write. I was pretty discouraged at first. No one, not even my favorite author, wants to read my stories. But then I realized you probably never even got the letter in the first place. That's okay, because I looked up your house on the internet. You know, you can find pretty much anything online nowadays. It was really easy to find your address. I don't live very far away either, so I'll just bring my story to you in person. I really look forward to meeting you. See you soon, Annie Stanton. September 20th, 2011. To Mr. King. I'm sorry to have written you so many times, but I can't believe I still don't have a letter from you, not one measly note. How many times do I have to write you before you'll respond? Was it you who called the police when I tried to deliver my story? I certainly hope not. After all, you know I mean no harm, don't you? I just wanted a little advice, that's all. I just wanted you to acknowledge my work. Is that so bad? The police told me I'm not allowed to come to your house anymore. They said I shouldn't even try to contact you. Well, joke's on them, because I'll still be sending these letters. I'll send them until I get a response, and then you'll finally read my story. With affection, Annie. February 19th, 2012. Dear Stephen, I have waited patiently for your letter, but still haven't received a single word from you. I think, though, you'll want to see me after you read this one, because even though you've ignored me, I've been working hard to prove myself to you. A few months ago, I was horrified to discover that there's a whole community online dedicated to smearing your good name. I read the garbage they post. That's what it is. Garbage. Do you know what they called you? A hack. They said you're a terrible writer. You, the master of horror. I was considerably upset, as you might imagine. I know how difficult those comments can be to deal with, believe me. As a writer myself, I often get harsh criticism on my work. It is, to put it bluntly, a real pain in the ass. I knew that must bother you, so I've been taking my time to remove all of them. You know, I don't understand much about computers, but I do know how to trace an IP address. It was pretty easy to find where most of them were posting from. Of course, sometimes I'd get to a house and there'd be more than one person living there. It was too hard to decide who was posting, so I just took care of all of them, just in case. All for you. There, you can't ignore me now, can you? I've gone through all this work, of course. It would simply be rude to ignore me now. I think that we will become very good friends. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Love, Annie. June 16th, 2012. Dear Mr. King, how is it that you still haven't written me? I know I told you in my first letter that today is my birthday. I really expected better from a world-class author like you. Just a simple note would have been fine. Perhaps the problem is still your agent? She hasn't been giving you my letters? Well, it would certainly explain why no one has answered me yet. She's so selfish, keeping you all to herself. It's almost a crime. It's just not right. I like to give that woman a piece of my mind. Annie. August 16th, 2012. Mr. King, finally you'll get my letter. Maybe all the other ones too. Things have been in quite an uproar since they found the body of your agent. I really thought I hid her better than that. They found her much too quickly. She floated up so much faster than I thought she would. But I was careful. I didn't leave any evidence. I'm sure of it. So this little secret will be between you and me, okay? You wouldn't tell, would you, Mr. King? I simply can't wait to meet you. I've been thinking about last year when I tried to deliver my story to your house. Of course you called the police on me. You didn't get my letter, so you just weren't expecting me. It was stupid of me, wasn't it? That's okay. You'll be expecting me this time. See you soon, AJ. November 26, 2012. Mr. King, I'm so confused. Why are you doing this? Why won't you help me? You knew I was coming. You were expecting me. Why would you call the cops? Why would you tell them about our secret? They're charging me for so many murders, more than I can count. But I didn't hurt anyone. No one who didn't deserve it. You know that. Please, Mr. King, tell them they've got it all wrong. You're my hero, after all, and I'm your #1 fan. Please help, AJ. September 11th, 2014. Dear Mr. King, do you remember me? It's been a long time, but I'm still the same old AJ. How are you doing? I still read all your books, you know. The prison library is full of them. They give me access even though I'm on death row. They're nice to me, I think, because they know I'm going to die next year. I still dream of meeting you every day. I still write every day. If I don't keep writing, I'll never be a famous author like you, isn't that right? I always wanted to meet you, you know. Can I ask you one favor? The day of my execution, would you come, please? I'll wait for your answer. Love always, your #1 fan, AJ Stanton.